So we're in the studio now, continuing our interview with Joe Lange from Distant Brother. Their album, Die This Way, to be released this December. Joe, your past albums were sort of stories in a manner of speaking. Is there a different theme for this album? What is this album about?
That's a good question. This album, Die This Way, is not so much a story as some of my other albums have been in the past, but it is the first album that I'm releasing after the death of my longtime music partner, John Veneziano. It's the first album that I'm releasing without him, and it was a difficult album to get through, but a lot of the songs are sort of a snapshot, I think, through my own grieving process. Everybody deals with grieving in a different way with the loss of a loved one. And in my situation, I generally do that through music. As I get further away from the writing aspects of the music, it starts to reveal itself to me what it's actually more about. So at this point, as I look at it, I think it's a kind of reflection on my own mortality and who I've become as an adult, and whether or not I'm happy with the person that I am or the legacy that I'll leave behind. And I think the songs are very reflective of my own assessment of myself.
So I was lucky enough to have a sneak peek, so to say, of the album, and already two of my favorites are Way Home and Butterfly. Would you care to share with us the inspiration for these beautiful songs?
Sure. Way Home is actually a song that is dedicated to my friend John. It's a song that is about knowing that you can find your way, knowing that all of the things that you learned and all of the time that you've spent with someone, though you regret some of the aspects of maybe the way you've behaved or some of the harder times in that relationship, you know that you're going to find your way, and it has a lot to do with your experience with that person.
And Butterfly?
Oh, Butterfly. Butterfly is a song more about rebirth, about being unapologetic about who you've become, and just letting people know that you're going to continue to be the person that you are unapologetically, and you're going to thrive.
Awesome. Okay, so I have to ask, Hunt, completely different song. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, Hunt is a little bit off of off of the topic, but that's actually a bit of a sarcastic song, very progressive rocky, and it's sort of looking at in a sarcastic way the state we're in as a society, with all of the political division and all of the divisive behavior with each other, and it's got a little bit of a political bent to it, but it's kind of funny, and it's a really good song, and it was a lot of fun to write.
Everyone's gonna love it.
Thank you.